Assassin 1 JRS once again, and welcome back to Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. So in the last video we were introduced to Kiryu, Kazuma, or whatever he is, for the first time, and in this video we continue playing as Kiryu, but we will be dealing with the real estate broker, as it says there, Tachibana. So yeah, we've got all that in this is the entire chapter. So yeah, there's a lot to digest in this video, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you next time.
There's food. I assume you haven't eaten. You're welcome to join me.
I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not big on dining with strangers.
I can only assure you that I'm no threat, Kiryu-san. You are safe here.
Where are my clothes?
I took the liberty of having them dry cleaned. I hope you don't mind. They'll be returned shortly.
You said your name's Tachibana-san?
Yes. You seem ill at ease. I'm no criminal, if that's your worry. Merely a humble realtor, based here in Kamurocho.
And what exactly does some real estate agent want with me?
Some company with my dinner, for one thing. I eat with my left, though some find that unseemly. I lost the other years ago, yet it still aches in the winter. I've tried every analgesic to soothe the pain in fingertips I no longer possess. To no avail, of course. Eventually, even grimacing became tiresome, and so I stopped.
I didn't ask.
Kiryu-san, are you familiar with the concept of a pseudanthium?
No?
Capitula, a botanical phenomenon, wherein many flowers form a single composite. In fact, there's a type of pseudanthium with which you are intimately acquainted.
And that is?
A sunflower, of course. Every petal of its distinct corolla is in itself an individual floret. Just as an orphanage is a composite of the children reared within its walls. Was it Kazuma-san who chose that name?
What the hell is this?
The Sunflower Orphanage, where you and Nishikiyama-san grew up as brothers, along with a young woman by the name of Sawamura, Yumi-san. As would be natural, you both regarded Kazuma-san as a father, and followed him into the Yakuza. And now, you find yourself framed for murder. The man who raised you at risk of losing everything.
Enough! This is your way of trying to intimidate me? Prove you've got some kind of intel network? Why don't you just cut to the chase? I asked you what you want with me.
I would think that by now you could have guessed what any real estate broker in this town would be looking for. I want the empty lot, of course.
Not this again.
I believe it would be in your best interest to assist me, Kiryu-san. If the Dojima family lieutenants acquire the lot before I do, Kazuma-san's expulsion is assured. However, if I'm able to claim the lot first, Kazuma-san will be safe. Furthermore, I can see to it that you face no charges. My intelligence network, as you describe it, is quite considerable. You'll have all the resources you need to bring Kurihara-san's murderer to light.
So, that's everything you can do for me. What is it that I'm supposed to do for you? I think it's time you gave me back my clothes.
What reason do you have to turn down my offer?
Let me tell you one thing I've learned about Kamurocho. Never trust anyone who says you can save your life, but won't say how you're meant to pay for it.
How fascinating. You've taught me something new, actually. Before you go, allow me to request this of you then. Take my card, should you choose to reconsider.
Fine. I can do that.
I'll have someone bring your clothes. Please, if you'll excuse me. Good night.
Kashiwagi-san.
Kiryu!
Nishiki?
Idiot! How the hell did you make it out of there alive? I can't believe you're okay.
I am for now, anyway. But it's official. Dojima himself cut me loose.
Really? Does that mean Kazuma-san will be safe?
I couldn't take the heat off him. As long as they can blame me for getting mixed up with the lot, they're gonna force Kazuma-san to pay for it.
What the fuck? Even after they let you go?
Yeah. This isn't over yet, though. I've got more room to move now. Just need to get my hands on Kuze again. Next time, I'll make him give me the killer.
You're right. First things first. Let's fill Kashiwagi-san in on everything. Come upstairs.
I can't. I'm not a member of the Tojo clan anymore. I don't belong inside that office. Do me a favor, and let him know what happened.
Don't be an idiot about this, man. It's just a building.
I told him I would take responsibility, Nishiki. You have to let me do that.
Is that what this is? Look, he knows you're not the one to blame. All right, whatever. How about I meet you back at your apartment? We'll talk there, figure out what the hell to do next.
Okay.
Cool. I'll see you later.
You'll regret this.
It's me. You there? I'm coming in.
Only have beer.
What else is new? Look at this place.
Nishiki, did Kashiwagi-san say anything else? Once I left?
Sorry, not a word.
I see.
After he saw you were still walking, the guy basically inhaled another bowl of cold noodles. Other than that, he just sat around all night with his jaw clenched shut.
Sounds like him.
Doesn't it? Shit. Bet Kuze never expected he'd go to bed without a pinky tonight. No telling what the future holds, huh?
Yeah, well, it could have a lot worse in store for us. If any of the lieutenants manage to get a hold of the empty lot, Kazuma-san is done for. The pinky will look like child's play. Meanwhile, I still have to worry about the police. Who knows when they'll try to bring me in?
You haven't heard, have you? Kiryu, the president of Toko Credit's dead. They just found the body.
What?
I saw it on the news. Somebody shot him in his office. He was acting on Lieutenant Kuze's orders, sending you to the lot, right? You asked me. Kuze knew he had to shut him up.
That makes Kuze a murderer. Is it really so easy to kill someone in cold blood?
With his neck on the line, son of a bitch is liable to do anything. Which is why kicking his door down and hoping he'll talk is only gonna put you in the morgue next. Before you go crazy again, let's take a second to think.
So what's your idea?
I don't know. Sorry. I figure that's not what you want to hear.
Nishiki, have you ever heard of Tachibana real estate?
Why? Finally moving out of this dump?
The guy who runs it, Tachibana, he found me after I left Dojima's office last night. Apparently he's got his eye on the empty lot. And he says he can prove me innocent if I play ball.
Huh. Actually, I think I have heard of this outfit. Oh, come on. Now we got these guys in the mix too.
What do you know about him?
Well, for starters, they're not exactly the kind of agency you find in the phone book. I've only caught bits here and there, but I get the sense their game is property acquisition, centered exclusively on Kamurocho.
Sounds like a realtor to me.
Yeah, but think about it. You know how tight this city's packed. Standing room only out there with all the bars and clubs and shit. And most of them are at least partially owned by the Tojo clan. Yet somehow, these Tachibana assholes come into town and, just like that, they start finding loose bricks in the wall.
So, how do they do it?
Any business they set their sights on ends up shuttered. No matter how successful the place is, they get them to clear out. Bribes, threats, harassment, pretty much whatever it takes to snuff out the shop and snatch up the land. Tachibana's more Yakuza than the Yakuza. Even if it's a Tojo operation, they're ready to throw down, turf war style. Real estate's a battlefield right now. And sure, plenty of small-time crooks have been trying to get in on it. These guys, though. Syndicates like this don't come along every day. Tojo HQ itself has its hands full trying to exterminate them.
Seriously?
Like I said, that's just what I've heard. But, if it's true, things do become more interesting with them on your side.
That's assuming they can even be trusted. I still can't figure out what Tachibana stands to gain by winning me over.
All right then. Tomorrow, you and I'll go out hunting for more info. See what we can dig up.
No. I can handle it myself.
Huh?
Look, if the Dojima family catches us out there together, you're in it too. Stay away.
Kiryu.
I broke my oath, Nishiki. Whatever happens, I've got to go it alone.
Oi!おい、そこのお前、偉そうにしてんじゃねえ。あいつはちょっとそこのお前、顔が気に入らねえんだよ。
You want some?
あんたの動き、負け技じゃねえよ。ちょっとそこな、消えちまえ。殺すぞ。
Seriously?
そうです。
What?
Hey. No.
What?
可愛がってあげる。だらしない男だね。
That's rad.
So you.
What? No.
Yes. What? Yes. No.
Hey,
Yes.
huh?
What? Yes.
Do you happen to know what time they open?
Who are you? Sign says we're closed, pal.
I'd like to ask you about Tachibana Real Estate. Do you work here?
I'm the manager. What are you, Jinsei family?
Jinsei?
Well, never mind then. What gives, man?
I'm not here to hurt you or anything. Just need to talk. Tachibana's people are trying to drive you out of the building, right?
Screw it, get inside.
Can't say I've ever heard of the Jinsei family.
Tojo clan, technically, but bottom of the food chain as far as Yakuza. They used to come by for protection money each month, but Tachibana ran them off a while ago.
Wait, civilians ran off the Yakuza?
Yeah, pathetic, right?
And the other businesses here. Did Tachibana drive them all out?
Mm-hmm. Just dropped in out of the blue one day and told us they own the property now, so we all have to leave. Most of the neighbors did as they were told once they heard who was asking. I stood my ground.
Is your family living here?
Can't afford this place and a separate home. Wife's practically locked herself in back there. She's afraid of the vagrants who've taken over. Of course, Tachibana's bankrolling them all. Pays them to cause a ruckus, piss on the floors. One nearly started a fire the other day. You believe that?
How often would you say Tachibana's men come by?
Lately, I've been getting silent phone calls. Hundreds, all throughout the night.
Who's that?
That's them? Shit! Why now all of a sudden? There's 5 or 6 guys out there.
Namaste-san! It's Tachibana Real Estate.
You mind letting them in? I just want to talk. I promise. I won't let them hurt you.
Here you go. Oda-san.
Afternoon, Namaste-san. We were in the neighborhood. Wanted to stop by, see if you'd reconsidered.
I told you we're not leaving.
Well, that's a problem for us. We're the legal owners of the building. Frankly, you're not being very equitable about the whole situation.
Equitable? Every day you people harass me. We've got an infant here, damn it!
Your face is a new one to me. Oh, Namaste-san. Bringing in Yakuza muscle only complicates these things.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not Yakuza. Think of me as the new security guard here.
Got himself a bouncer, did he? Riff-raff, huh?
Mostly problems with thugs who call themselves real estate agents lately.
Well, in my experience, a third party never simplifies matters. Let's not allow this one to impede any good faith negotiation on our part. I come bearing gifts, courtesy of the Jinsei Patriarch.
What is that?
That, my friend, is all the protection money you've paid him to date, doubled. 30 grand a month, for 3 years, rounded up to 2 million. I convinced him to part with it, as a courtesy.
You got the boss of a family to cough that up? You? Personally?
2 million?
Furthermore, another 2 million from our president to demonstrate his candor. And what the hell? Here's 2 million more. Buy your kid the expensive milk. What do you say, Namase-san? You drove a hard bargain, I've got to hand it to you. May I let my superiors know they can expect your departure?
This was never about the money. People like you and your president. Do you think you can just roll in and make demands and muck around with our lives?
Let's drop the false pretenses, Namase-san. You can throw all the tantrums you like. This wad is all you're gonna get from us.
Huh?
Wasting our time with this bullshit? If it isn't the money, then what the fuck is it? Huh? Something wrong?
Are you telling me you don't hear that crying in the next room? Is that it then? Throwing cash in a father's face in front of his kid is how Tachibana does things?
You don't exactly look like the kind of guy who's in a position to give me a goddamn lecture on ethics. But have it your way. Thanks to our show of sincerity here, I think he'll come on board.
That's not for you to decide.
Namase-san. I'll be expecting a call from you later this evening. And I'm looking forward to your cooperation. You know, this fetish of yours for playing the hero is only going to wind up getting you killed in this city, buddy. If I were you, I'd keep that shit locked up tight.
So what? Now you're just gonna close up shop and leave?
Of course. You believe all those idiots who jumped at the first offer? Invest a little patience and just look at the dividends, yeah?
Hey, what happened to the other homeless guys that were out here?
Moved on to the side of the next job, I'd think. They told us this one's all wrapped up.
It's over, huh? Where to next?
Beats me. Lots of work these days. That Tachibana son's got plenty irons in the fire.
What do you actually know about Tachibana real estate?
I know you're a fool to be asking questions. Leave guys like them alone, lest you need your teeth loosened. These days, they own the shadows in this city.
Shadows?
I've been around a long time. Never seen a mob like theirs. Eyes and ears on every corner of Kamurocho. Working folk, Yakuza, doesn't matter. They know your secrets. They'll get you by the balls.
Is that how they were able to chase off the Jinsei family?
Last I heard, Tojo headquarters called in the Jinsei boss and had him hack off his finger right there in front of the chairman.
What?
Turns out he'd been skimming off the top of his payments, some anonymous tip. Of course, they only ratted him out for a tiny bit of it. If the Tojo clan got wind of the full scope of things, he'd be a dead man.
I get it. So now Tachibana has the entire Jinsei family on a leash.
Hey, I didn't say nothing about it being Tachibana who did it. You understand? Though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to name anybody else in this town so willing to dig their hands into the Yakuza's dirty laundry, eh? Alls I'm saying is this, kid. Steer clear of Tachibana, or before long your mama will be crying her eyes out.
You'll regret this. Out of my way. Seriously?
Whew. 3 cheers to Tachibana real estate. All this work and a year-end bonus, too? I'd say this calls for a toast, fellas. Hey up, nights like this. Almost enough to make you forget your troubles.
Sorry to bother you all. I was hoping you could answer a few questions for me.
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Except... Oh, hell, it's so damn cold. My tongue's frozen numb.
It what?
Happens all the time. Doctor tells me there's only one way to thaw it out. Saying, you need me to wag my chin, come back when you've bought us around. Quid pro quo, ain't it? Ah, I like the sound of that.
Your tongue's working fine from where I'm standing.
Oh, it comes on quick, too numb to talk.
Yeah, okay. I'll get you some drinks. Before I go, will you at least tell me this much? I'm looking for people who've done work for Tachibana Real Estate. Now, how many of you would that be exactly? I get the picture. You gentlemen look thirsty. Excuse me.
Before you stroll away and buy a cheap six-pack, you'll show us the respect of taking our orders, won't you? Tongues, right? Nobody really understands how these suckers work. Each one needs a different medicine.
いらっしゃいませ。ええ。
Hey. Yeah.
ポッポ今週の一押しソングは
殴らせてもらう。信じられねえ強さだ。
What?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。 タクシーで行くか。お前モテないだろ。またまた。それでよくね。どこ行こうか。お前ふざけんなよ。にゃんにゃんしようぜ。電話するよ。そりゃないだろ。どうですか？飲んでいきましょう。
ちょっとお前。
ねえちょっと女の子どうですか？
おい。待てよ。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。遊んでいきませんか？飲んでから帰りたいですよね。ほら、飲んでいきましょう。寄ってって。おお。いや。まあそういうのいいから出るの。キャッ。何買ったの？おお。最近見かけないな。
The water of life, as a poet once said.
Tongue all limbered up now?
Yes, sir. Rest of me is too, for that matter.
You sure you're all right there?
Oh, I'm all right. Look, problem is, I just don't know how much I can really offer you, buddy.
The jobs that Tachibana's firm put you up to. Let's start there.
Sure. They give you an address and tell you to camp out for the day. Try to make a nuisance of yourself. Easy money. Heh. Just finished up at the last spot a few hours ago, in fact. Next gig starts tomorrow. New location.
The one that ended today, That was the Hakua building, right? I was there earlier.
You were? That case, you already know plenty. What else is there?
Who reaches out to whom? Do you go to Tachibana for assignments?
Nah, they come find us. Same way you did. Actually, sometimes it's Yakuza hiring us to do the same thing. Tojo clan guys. They need places cleared out too. Seller's market for bums like us these days.
Not like it matters to us if it's Tachibana-san or Yakuza. If somebody's offering cash, we'll turn up.
You do what you gotta do. One last question, then. Any of you guys know where Tachibana's people might hang out?
Oh yeah, Champion District. See him going in and out of there a bunch. Place is a bonanza for speculators. All the little bars there, ripe for picking. If somebody were able to bundle those properties up in a single package, they'd make a killing.
Are you saying you think that Tachibana's trying to take over the whole district?
Maybe. Then again, it ain't just him knocking on doors down that way. Tojo clan wants those stores too. Word to the wise, though. When the locals there clock Yakuza types like you, they clam up tight.
I see. Thanks for all the help. Take care.
Whoa! Whoa!
あいつは
おお！
お前ふざけんなよ。
What? Yeah. Yeah? Hmm?
勘弁してください。申しません。
この間のどうだった
おお、痛いな。You lost, friend? Why are you here? No dogs or Yakuza served in this neighborhood.
I was told that men from Tachibana real estate have been coming around here. You know any?
If you're smart, you'll stop asking and walk away, Tojo boy.
I'm not Tojo Clan. Not here to cause trouble for the shops either.
Fuck you aren't. What's your interest in Tachibana real estate then?
I just want to learn more about them. Doesn't have to go down like this. Nobody's ever happy to see me.
We're tired of Yakuza snaking their way into our community. If we need to protect the businesses ourselves, that's what we'll do. This district is all that most of us have left. You people want to run us out? Over our dead bodies!
Hey, listen, man. I'm telling you I just came to talk.
Cut the shit! This is the only thing you scavengers understand! Damn it. God damn you.
Now will you finally hear me out? I promise you all, I'm not looking to hurt anyone. Understand? This is just about Tachibana real estate. I want to know what they've been up to here.
I'm not saying one word to you. Nobody in this district's gonna sell them out.
Sell them out? Isn't Tachibana trying to acquire the land?
The hell? Get it straight! Tachibana is the only thing standing between us and the Yakuza. That firm is the reason the Champion District is still whole!
Is that true?
You tell this guy, Oda-san.
Nice night out, isn't it? Fancy running into you again, compadre. Back at Namase's, could have sworn you said you're not Yakuza.
Hard as it seems for some people to believe, I'm not. Anymore, at least. Ex-Dojima.
The Dojima family? Why did it have to be those bastards?
I'm here on my own. I renounced my oath to them.
So what the hell's a Yakuza turncoat doing sniffing around about Tachibana?
Because your boss himself invited me to join up with you all.
Huh? Hold on. What's your name?
Kiryu.
Well, I never heard of you. Let's see if we can't clear this up. Roger that, sir. Proceeding as ordered. Thank you.
Are you satisfied now?
He says that if you're so damn curious about us, you should stop by the same place as last night. He'll meet you there.
That's so. Fine.
Do us all a favor and don't come back around here, though, yeah? Things are a little tense right now.
Those men, they seem to think you're protecting them from the Yakuza. Are they right?
Well, that's one way of putting it. The boss has certain policies.
Meaning what?
The Champion District's all that survived of this city after the raids back in the war. The rest of Kamurocho burnt down, and regrew again from these roots. The boss believes that as outsiders, we have no right to the place.
That's quite a change in philosophy compared to what I saw from you before.
At the Hakua building? Whole place was nothing but tourists looking to cash in on the boom. That Namas is a real mercenary. He'll play you his sad little civilian song and dance, but I assure you, he chased the last tenants out of there just the same. Call it karmic retribution. Well, that's how I prefer to look at it anyway. Regardless, I do what I'm told.
And according to you, this, all of it, it's fair play?
I never introduced myself. Oda, I've worked with our president for a long time. On-site acquisitions, mostly. So, what do I tell the big guy? Should he expect to see you tonight?
Yeah. I think I might like to chat a little further. I have to admit, it's starting to feel like Tachibana's got more going on than meets the eye. You realize Tachibana invited me here to see him. Would your president approve of tactics like this?
The president's not in at the moment.
I was told he'd meet me in the penthouse. Let me through and I'll wait.
Afraid you're working off bad information.
What?
We were left very specific instructions by our manager, Oda. He said to expect a brash young thug to barge in, and to send him away with some new bruises.
Oda told you that? Figures.
Listen, guy. I'll give you a chance to turn around. Not like I'm dying to get blood on my suit. Another one with more guts than sense. Can't even buy somebody a clue lately.
I've been hitting my share of brick walls the past few days. But this, getting invited inside, and then having the door shut in my face?
I told you, moron. Nobody invited you here.
Just move. You're wasting my time.
You know what then? Fuck it! Enjoy the goddamn hospital bills!
And there you are, Oda.
How's it hanging?
You told me to come here. Then you had your men attack me. Why?
Only fair after you did all that research on us, no? If I'm supposed to get into bed with someone, best believe I'll take him for a test drive. Sure, you can hold your own fighting punks. But when we're talking about the inner ring, you'll forgive me for needing to kick the tires. Due diligence.
And what? Beating those guys was my way to prove myself?
Not really, no. You know what they say? You want something done right. That's right. It's so hard trying to find good help these days. The real estate scene's a goddamn slaughterhouse out there. But hey, lucky for me, my blood runs hotter than any Yakuza's.
Trying to tell me there's a fighter inside that tacky suit?
I don't have an ego. Just know what I'm capable of. And that I'm more than a match for you.
In that case, I suppose neither of us have to hold anything back. I'll give you your damn slaughterhouse!
You're kidding me. Some punk off the street, and he puts my ass on the floor like a child? What a riot.
Oda.
I hope I've convinced you now, Oda-san.
Yep. He's... You found yourself a real son of a bitch, boss.
What the hell? So this was your idea, not his?
Indeed. Oda-san's opinion is invaluable to me. I trust him as I do my left hand. Before truly welcoming you to my agency, it was imperative that he approve as well.
Is that how it is? I'm starting to feel like you played me for a fool. Not the fight, I mean. I was almost ready to believe you had principles. Tachibana, isn't it about time you dropped the cloak and dagger act? I deserve to know why you approached me. Tell me what's going on with all this.
Very well. May I ask you this? What exactly is the city of Kamurocho, as you see it now?
Kamurocho? Couldn't say. Afraid I don't follow your question.
I have a theory, Kiryu-san. This place strikes me as a feeding ground for all the sharks of the Tojo clan. People blindly flock to this neon paradise, besought with wealth. The streets are awash with yen, and the Tojo Yakuza are devouring every bit of it.
What are you getting at?
The Tojo clan's power has encased this city in glass, and my aim? To shatter their fragile vault. To demonstrate.
What the hell?
Wait, what's going on?
Money is power. There's a reckoning on the horizon. I'll weigh my power against that of the Tojo clan, and to the victor. Currently, this is all I can manage. "10 seconds. Less than little against a stranglehold like theirs. However, there's a chip in their armor. A claim to stake among the rulers of Kamurocho. The empty lot is my pathway to power."
Just who are you?
I do not know how aware you are, but within the Tojo clan, there's far from a united front at present. Case in point, one particular member has allied with me. You ought to be familiar with him. In fact, it was at his suggestion I sought you out. He insisted that you would prove a most valuable asset to me.
You've got a mole. Someone in the Tojo clan? Who the hell is it?
A man wise enough to propose an alliance against a mutual adversary. The Dojima family's most venerable captain, one Kazuma Shintaro.
That can't be. Kazuma-san!
Correct me if I'm wrong. One of the Dojima lieutenants, Kuze-san, approached you to spy on Kazuma-san, did he not? He is privy to the fact that Kazuma-san possesses information on the empty lot. Perhaps you've wondered what that information is. I can tell you. Kazuma-san knows of someone able to locate the owner of the lot. Which is to say, myself.
You?
In this frantic race to secure the land, I've made far greater progress than Dojima has. Naturally, however, we only have as long as it takes them to discover that. Soon, they'll try to destroy us. Nevertheless, in the face of this coming conflict, it was his wish that you and I cooperate. Join hands, I believe he said. It was half a year ago he entrusted me with that directive. As I recall, that was shortly before his incarceration, unfortunately. With considerable certainty, he predicted Kuze would try to influence you, and that in turn, you would depart from the Dojima family.
You're lying. Not even Kazuma-san could have seen all this coming.
We're speaking of a man capable of rising not only to the top of his family, but the Tojo clan itself. In my opinion, his wisdom and acuity cannot be overestimated. For Kazuma-san, I suspect that anticipating the actions of those he's closest to is a learned practice. Furthermore, as far as his motivation for procuring the empty lot, I imagine it exceeds mere pedestrian desire to maintain his authority. Knowing the man as I do, I would ascribe to him far more ambitious designs.
If that's really true, why is he in prison? He should be here.
A necessary step in his strategy, I would presume. Such is what I'm inclined to believe.
Jail time? All for this plan?
Have we reached an understanding, Kiryu-san?
Tachibana. I need some kind of proof that Kazuma-san confided all this to you.
As a matter of fact, he left me with this for just such a request.
It can't be.
I trust you recognize it then. He said you would. A gift given to him by Yumi-san. I could tell that he treasured it.
Kazuma-san. He left this to you?
With the understanding I would pass it on to you. When all of this is over, you can return it to him. Personally. As he wished.
I'm starting to realize I still have no idea who he is. The man who raised me. But all right. If this is what he needs from me, I'll do whatever it takes. Even if it costs me my life. I decided that for myself, the day I went against his wishes and joined the Yakuza. I am prepared for anything.
In that case, it pleases me greatly to welcome you into the fold, Kiryu-san.